friends, fellow beer geeks, and welcome to another Craft Beer Geek beer review. Tonight we're looking at a beer from New Belgium Brewing out of Fort Collins, Colorado. This is their Tour de Fall, sort of a fall seasonal pale ale it's a little bit on the darker side, a little bit more towards a brown ale, but still a pale ale. I'll go ahead and give you the specs on this one. Comes in at 6% alcohol by volume, 38 IBUs. The hops are Target and Cascade. The malts are Pale, Chocolate Rye, and Caramel 80. And the dry hops are Amarillo and Cascade. So let's go ahead and get this cracked open into a glass and see what it's all about. I will say that I've had quite a few of these this season so far already, so kind of knowing what I'm getting into going into this. Alright, so this pours out a clear, dark amber, light brown color to it, sort of in between the amber and brown color. A very bright white head on here, sticking around pretty good. Let's see what the aroma is like. Definitely get a lot of hop aroma in the nose. I'm getting a lot of pine, some pineapple in there, a little bit of a sweet malty note, along with that pine sort of aroma, a lot of tropical fruit sort of aromas to it. So yeah, not seeing much in the way of carbonation, a little bit coming up in the bottom of the glass here, but not really heavily carbonated beer. So let's go ahead and give this one a taste and let you know what I think. Cheers. Yeah, as far as the mouthfeel goes, it's got a pretty light mouthfeel. Just a nice light, prickly, a little bit of carbonation there, not a lot of carbonation, just enough to give you a little bit of activity there. Definitely a hop-forward beer, finishes with a little bit of a caramel malty sweetness. Yeah, but definitely a very citrusy, piney, tropical fruit, hop-forward kind of beer here, with just a little bit of like a roasty, toasty kind of brown ale note, just a hint. Definitely still, doing that sort of West Coast pale ale kind of thing there. Very much a hop, like a mouthful of hops there. So for some final thoughts on the New Belgium Tour de Fall, it's a tasty beer. It's good. It doesn't stray too far from that sort of California style, West Coast style pale ale. It doesn't do enough in the way of fall seasonal kind of pale ale. It doesn't do anything really that interesting, I don't think. I'd like to see something more done with this. Ramp up the caramel, sweet maltiness. Bring in some more nutty, roasty flavors in here. But just as it is, it's just sort of ho-hum, just sort of run-of-the-mill. It's tasty, it's enjoyable. Blindfolded, telling this apart from just a standard, Sierra Nevada Pale Ale or like a New Belgium Ranger IPA or whatever the pick of the day is. You're not going to tell that much difference. So with that being said, I'm only going to give this one a 7 out of 10. It's good, but it's kind of average. It's not really anything super interesting, super awesome. So yeah, 7 out of 10 for the New Belgium Tour de Fall. It's good, it's tasty, but it's not going to knock your socks off. It's not doing anything really that interesting. Just a good, tasty pale ale with a little bit more of a malty backbone there, but just not enough to be really interesting. So thank you for watching another episode of the Craft Beer Geek. If you like this review, you can find lots more at craftbeergeek.com. And if you're going to be doing any Amazon shopping in the near future, and we all have the holidays coming up, so if you're going to be doing any Amazon shopping for the holidays, please think of us and use the link in the show notes below or on the right-hand side of the page on craftbeergeek.com. We'll get a small commission from any purchase you make, but it won't cost you any extra. And it's completely anonymous, so no worries about what you're buying or for who it is. So thank you for that in advance, and I'll leave you with this. Please drink responsibly, and remember, I don't drink bad beer. You shouldn't either. See you next time. Cheers.